Okay, here we go. This is better. Let's see if we can get some audio in here. Here we go. This is much better. All right, so hopefully smooth sailing from this point on. So let's see which one we should play next. All right, let's do this one, the clear 20 big Tsums. So for big Tsums, because this is not a one play, you have a lot of options. You could use any of these new Tsums and you'll get that character bonus. But usually for big Tsums, I like to use Boo. So let me just find Boo here. Another option is also Baymax. Baymax is another good option. So with Boo, you just need to find the blue door. Actually, we probably don't need time. I always play with the 5-4, just it's easier, but you definitely don't need to for this mission. Detective Boo. Pooh. Is Detective Boo, does that Tsum make big bubbles as well? I don't think that's one in my rotation. So I'm not as familiar with that. I might need to play with that one to remember what it is. Good to hear that the lag's gone. Yeah, I was trying to use a different phone. Because the phone that I usually record with, it overheats after a while streaming and casting. So I guess that won't work. Probably to try another option in the future. Alright, you see that one ability got me 12 big Tsums. And I think with Boo as well, if you're trying to get the big bubble, you should plan a little bit. What I mean by that is it will turn all of the Boos into big bubbles. So you want to wait a little bit. You don't necessarily want to activate it right away. So like you want to make sure there's a lot of Boos on the screen like there is right now. After you have a lot of Tsums on the screen right now, then you can activate it. So let me just clear a little bit more. That should be good enough. Alright, so now let's get the blue one. That's the key. You want to make sure you land on Boo. There we go. Now you got all these. We'll pop them all. Alright, Agatha, enjoy school and join back later if you're still around. If not, you can always catch the live stream, the recording. Alright, so I'm just going to let this time play out so we can get to the next mission. And right now for this phone, I do have the gyro on, so I got to turn that off as well. Alright, Zeldamon King, now that I can farm more consistently with Beast SL5, I can actually try to clear the pickup capsule. Yeah, how much coins do you have? There is another Bat Hat Mini that's coming for the pickup capsule that a lot of people are waiting for. So that could be a good time to spend it and try to get the pickup capsule cleared out so you get the skill ticket. Alright, pop 5 star bubbles in one play. This one shouldn't be a problem. So whenever there's any of these star bubble missions or any kind of ability missions, I always use Charm Aerial. And let me turn off the 5-4. And honestly, I probably don't need the 5-4 on this one. We just need 5 star bubble, and probably even if we get lucky, one ability will do it. So there's 1 star bubble. We just need 5. Elaine, I'm not sure if you're still here, but how much more of the missions do you have to go? You mentioned that you're almost done. Are you stuck on any of them? Alright, there we go, 5 star bubble. And for all of these, I'm just gonna let them play through. So once I clear the mission, I'm gonna just let them stop. Elaine, you're on 14 out of 22. Also, you're really close. I'm not sure if you're playing right now, but maybe we'll see. Once we get there, we'll take a look at which ones you're on. Felix, Charm Arrow can be used for Star Bubble and Coin Bubble missions. Well, I think you could also use it for Score Bubble and Time Bubbles as well. All of the special magic bubbles will show up, so I pretty much just default to Charm Ariel whenever I have those missions. Okay, another one down. Okay, so let's see. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, next we got this last one for this card. We have clear 205 MyTsum in one play with a yellow Tsum. So this one we got to do in one play. So let's see if any of the new Tsums are yellow. This is kind of yellow, I think, so we'll use Masquerade Aurora. Okay, so we got to clear 250 MyTsum, so that shouldn't be hard. So we'll just use the 5-4, and we won't use a time boost on this one. Alright, and keep in mind that these are 205 MyTsum, so you gotta clear all of these Masquerade Tsums. Alright, so activate the ability, look for red bubbles. So that one's at the top, so I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do the blue one, but oh well. Once it's in the middle, then you could activate the cross, and then do the vertical, and then the sideways. So that's what I usually do. And then, yeah, if you get lucky there, you could activate back-to-back abilities. See, in this case, like, the red bubbles are at the bottom, so there's nothing you could really do. So I will clear the sides first, and then probably the vertical, and then the cross. So that's the order I would use for this particular Tsum. If you have tried something else that works for you, let me know. I'm interested to see what other people use. But yeah, there is a little bit of thinking. If you want more tips and more explanation about Masquerade Aurora, check it out. I did do a video on this one. So this one's really cool, right? We got 3 red bubbles here. And I should probably play faster because I do need to clear this mission. $148 is probably good enough, to be honest, because then I also get the character bonus. So keep that in mind too when you are using this much Tsums for missions. You will get a character bonus at the end, so you don't necessarily need to get the exact amount during the actual gameplay. You'll get a multiplier. So we'll take a look at the end. Even 189 I think will be good, but just for sure, we'll pass these missions. Alright, so we'll take a look. Oh, might as well activate the ability here. Alright, so we got 222, so let's see how much the multiplier is. Zeldamon King, I don't have anything saved for coins, but after I try for a copy of Mischievous Jack, I'll probably save. Yeah, I mean, you still have some time. The pickup capsule won't come out till later, towards the end of the month, so you have some time. Alright, so we got 222 and we got 111 character bonus, so definitely just smash that one. Alright, so 4 down. On to the 5th one. JK Fish House, so I got 7 skill tickets and my Cabbage Mickey is SL4. Do I use it for something else? Cabbage Patch Mickey is actually good. It's a good Tsum, but I don't quite remember if it was good at skill level 5 or not. My Cabbage Patch Mickey is at skill level 6 right now. And if you guys want, I could do a skill level 6 game demonstration if you guys need that. Alright, so Break 45 Fire Capsule. Alright, let's use this MyTsum, and we'll probably use the time bubble on this one. We'll do Masquerade Aurora. Okay, we'll do time bubble and coins. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in one play. That's why I'm going to do the time bubble and also the 5-4. So my strategy here for this is I'm going to activate the ability, but I'm not going to pop all the bubbles right away. I'm going to save them for when these fire bubbles show up. So I got 3 out of the way. And I'm just going to keep playing until more fire bubbles drop down, and I'm going to burst those. That's not going to reach, I don't think. JK Fish House, do you have any other Tsums that earns a lot of coins? Or is your Cabbage Patch Mickey your go-to for coin earning? Yeah, if you don't have another Tsum that earns you a lot of coins, and you're thinking about if you should upgrade your Cabbage Patch Mickey or not, I would say it's a good idea to level it up to skill level 6 if you don't have another good Tsum. Alright, let's see if we get this last one. Okay, Zeldamon King. What do you think / want the Tsums for November will be? November, I think, will be a more exciting month than this month. Usually what I feel like will happen is like they have a month that's not as exciting and then another month that's exciting. They alternate. So that's a theme that I'm seeing. But likely, I think, I have a feeling Gaston will actually come back next month. That's my guess. But I'll know towards the end of the month, and yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'll definitely be doing the leak videos as soon as I get the information. I'll share with you guys. Essentially, like when you turn on the game and it says updating or would you like to update, that's when the developers put the information in the game, so we'll know a little bit more then. Yeah, who do you guys want to see come back for next month? Felix, Masquerade Aura can be used for magic bubble missions. Oh, that I didn't even consider. Would these be considered magic bubble, I wonder? I would assume so, actually. We could try it on the next one. When we get a magic bubble mission, we could definitely give it a try. Alright, we'll just pause here. Elaine, I'll be in Disney World in November, so I won't get to play as often. Hey, that's really cool. How long are you going to Disney World for? Actually, I've always wanted to go to Disney World for a good amount of time, because like there's so many parks in Disney World. You probably could spend at least a week there if you want to see everything and do everything. Yeah, let me know. How long are you going there for? And do you think the Hurricane Ian's going to impact your experience at Disney World this time around? Zeldamon King, I hope Mickey and Pluto or Rugby Mickey can make a rerun. Besides those, I want Mary Poppins because I love that movie to death. I think, realistically, I don't think Rugby Mickey will be coming back just yet, because I think Rugby Mickey just came out not too long ago, so I don't think they're going to redo it that quickly. I would say give it at least 1 year. Alright, so this one's pop 20 time bubbles. There's a couple of different Tsums you could use, But in my opinion, the best Tsums, actually there's two best Tsums, so I'll go over it. For this one, I would recommend, there's three. So you could either use Charm Aerial, which I think it's good, but it's going to take a little bit of work. And then the next one would be Shivering Piglet, is the other one. So I think these two are going to be the best one for making time bubbles. Some people will say like Cinderella too. Cinderella can make really good time bubbles as well, but it really depends on your skill level and your experience with it. So for me, I'll use Shivering Piglet as my time bubble maker. And the reason why Shivering Piglet is good is because every time you activate the ability, you'll get a time bubble. So let's see. Yeah, you see how like whenever the ability gets activated, a time bubble gets dropped. So you essentially just want to activate as many abilities per game. In this case, you just need to do it 20 times at the very maximum. You might get lucky playing just regularly and get time bubbles, so that way you don't need to make 20. Yeah, you guys feel free to drop it in the comments and let me know who you guys use for these missions. And then if anyone is watching the replay of this live stream and don't have the ones that I'm using, you can check the comments in case other people have suggestions for you. You will likely need to play this round twice at the minimum. Yeah, activating 20 abilities per game is just going to be really difficult. Maybe we'll get 10, we'll see. Come on. Couldn't get that last one. Okay, so William O. Smith, Shadow Poppin' 12. Shadow Poppin'? Oh, Shadow Popping 12. Okay, I know what you mean. Let me explain. And maybe I'll just demonstrate, actually. I don't know if Shadow is my favorite Tsum, though. Let's see. I don't think I favorited him. But there is a Tsum here called Shadow. And essentially, the ability works very similar to Jetpack Alien. And turns all the Tsums into Shadow, and then you can make chains. So what William is saying is turn this, only pop chains at 12. When you do that, there's a chance of creating time bubbles. Not guarantee, but an option and possibility. Yeah, I think, I forgot what the sweet spot was for the time bubbles. I don't necessarily think you have to do 12. I think 9 is also possible. Is that correct? That might be a time bubble. Nope. Yeah, that's another thing you could do too while you're playing just regularly. You could try to make a long chain and see if you'll get lucky and get a time bubble. So far I haven't gotten any because my chains aren't that long. Let's try here though. That's a 12. Hello, Alex. That's 11. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay, let's... Oh, I might be able to do this. And the time. If I could just get one more. Give me one more. No! That was so close. Alex, I'm doing well. I just got back from work. Yeah, same here. I just got back at 5. I'm actually kind of tired, but definitely want to get through these missions today. And I actually want to scroll back to what Elaine said earlier about the Disney World. Okay, so Elaine said, I will be in Disney World in November, so won't be playing much. Just a week after Thanksgiving. I think they are mostly over the hurricane repairs, so that's good. Yeah, when you get back, let me know how it goes and how your experience was. I'm definitely interested in seeing how people experience Disney World now. Okay, so for this one, I'm not going to use... I just need to do one more. And I do like that they try to mix in the monthly themes. Like, for example, we got the Pumpkin Mickey here. So I think it's pretty cool that they at least try to mix in some variations every month. Yeah, so your supporting Tsums aren't the same all the time. They throw in different ones. And they've gotten a lot better on picking the right supporting Tsums. Because before, they used to be all kinds of color. Alright, so I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to check the chat now. Shivering Piglet can be used for time bubble missions. Exactly. That's what we're... that's actually why we're using Shivering Piglet here. To really make it easier for us. But now that I realized I had to play 2 games to get these time bubbles, I wonder if it would have been better to use Charm Aerial. Because I probably would have got 20 time bubbles in a similar manner. I actually don't know. Maybe 2 or 3 gameplays. And again, I'm just going to let these play out so that way we can get to the next mission. Ideally, I was going to try to get these done in an hour, but I don't think that's going to be possible at this time. I also did run into some technical issues early on, so that slowed me down a little bit. Alright, so that is the time bubble mission. We'll go on to the next one. Get 28 chains. Okay, no problem. So this one's not hard at all. So we have a lot of options here for these chain missions. All of the charm Tsums are going to be good because they're very easy to chain. And if you have a charm Tsum, if you play with Fire for On, this is very easy. But let's say if you don't, let's go back old school and use Elsa. Is it Elsa? Yes. Free surrounding Tsums along. Yeah, it's Elsa. Alright, so with Elsa, her ability is kind of cool. So let's see, 28. Yeah, we'll do Elsa. We'll do 5 for On. Alright, so who would you guys use for this one? Get a chain of 28 plus. Outside of all the charm Tsums. So the cool thing about Elsa's ability is it freezes the bottom of the screen. So if you guys are going to be using Elsa, this is what you should do. When you have the ability, activate it when you have Tsums full at the bottom, and then it freezes. Now, don't pop it yet, but focus on this top area and try to get another ability activated. It's not going to be perfect, so you might have to take your time with it. Okay, so now that you have this second ability activated, what you'll want to do is just shake them a little bit. If you have gyro on, it's perfect. If you don't, it's okay. Just hit the fan button and get them flat, and then hit the ability button again. So now everything is frozen, and keep in mind that on the screen there's 45 Tsums. So all you have to do once you freeze it, just tap it. Now you just got a chain of 45. So that's who I would use if you need a 28's not bad. Like 28 you could probably even do with the regular Tsum with the 5-4 on. Or if you don't have 5-4, just play regularly and be patient and chain everything at the very end. Gaston's another good one. Yeah, Elsa's really good. All the Charm Tsums are good. So that's who I would use. Yeah, Elaine mentioned she's also using Elsa. Zelda King, Angel, and Oswaldo are phenomenal for these type of missions for new players. Boo is really good for chains, it's Alex. Okay. Felix, Elaine can use for chain missions, and also ER, Jetpack Alien. Yeah, Jetpack Alien is good too. Oh, and Shadow, like William mentioned earlier, Shadow's another good option. Alright, so clear 865 Tsums in one play with initial M Tsum. So any of this month's Tsums will do. And in our case, let's try to stick to the theme and use this month's Tsum. We'll use Masquerade Aurora. You can technically all use all these other ones because they have M's too. But Masquerade Aurora, let's try to use her, and with the 5-4 Corn Boost. Alright, who would you guys use for these M missions outside of the Masquerade Tsums? And also, as a reminder, these Masquerade Tsums will get you a character bonus, so you don't actually need to clear 865 Tsums to clear this mission. Alex says Mickey and Pluto. Yeah, Mickey and Pluto's a good one too, because it is a pair soon. Yeah, so I just waited there for a second to let all these Tsums settle, and then activate the ability. Yeah, you can spam the ability on these ones because they could go back to back. And that's the reason why you want to wait a little bit, is you want to maximize the Tsums that's going to get cleared. You want to make sure that the area that is going to get blasted is settled. This should do it. Yeah, if you're playing with the Masquerade Tsum, you probably don't even need to get 865, I mean. Alright, so I'm just gonna let it play out and get to the next mission. William O. Smith, for long chains, I use Timon twice and easy peasy. What do you mean use Timon twice? Like that you used Timon twice and you were able to get it completed? Alright, so that's completed. I got 501 extra ones there. Alright, on to this bonus mission. You break chests and get a lot of prizes. So let's go ahead and play this one and see what we get. We probably don't need all these. Well, to do the time just in case. Zelda King, Cruz Ramirez are higher skill level, can do Tsum clearing mission pretty well. Alright, so for these chest ones, there's pretty cool prizes in them. I do like the tickets that are in there. So the strategy here for these ones is just don't burst your bubbles right away. Wait until you have a a chest near your bubble that you could hit. And I think any bubble maker will be good for these type of missions because they're really close. Or any of the Tsums that change a bunch of Tsums on the screen, like Shadow, any of the Charm Aerial is good because that's a bubble maker. So all the bubble makers are going to be good. Yeah, leave in the comments which ones you would use for this particular chest breaking mission. Alright, so that's 5. We'll play out these abilities and then we'll let the game play through. Alright, so in the interest of time, we'll let these play out and see how it goes. And hopefully we get something good. I mean, usually these chests aren't like super amazing. You're not going to get a skill ticket in them. But you still will get those like bonus skill ticket thingies. Alright, so Zillimon King, Cruz Ramirez are higher skill level, can do the Tsum clearing missions pretty well. Okay, so you mean like Tsum clearing missions, like the one we had previously. Alright, so we completed this one and was able to get all 5 of the chests. So now let's see what we get. Alright, so we got 1-time item ticket. Oh, I like these ones. These level tickets are actually pretty useful. I've been hoarding them though. I haven't actually used them. 1,000 coins. Yeah, those aren't that amazing. So we got 3,000 coins. Yeah, let me show you guys what all of the skill tickets that, or not skill tickets, all the level tickets I've been hoarding. Zillimon King, I got a premium ticket from the chest, and that was the most surprising thing I've ever gotten. That's interesting. Alright, so break these fire capsules. Yeah, so let me show you guys these level tickets that I have hoarded. I haven't yet spent them. So I have 466. I'm going to try to get to 1,000. So we'll see if I could get there. Usually when there's some of those missions where... not missions, but those score challenges. Those give you a lot of skill tickets. Or level tickets, not skill tickets. Alex, you would use Mickey and Pluto for the chest. Okay. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, I've saved all of them up. I have used them in the past, but I've been saving them in case another top scoring Tsum comes around and I want to use it on them. And I also kind of want to go on this mission where I'm going to level up all of my Tsums to level 50, but I just don't know if I have the patience for that. Because if I do that, that means I won't have time to grind coins either with Jedi Loot. So, haven't decided quite yet what I want to do. I have seen some of the Japanese players with maxed out accounts, which is pretty crazy. But they might be like doing this full time and just play Tsums all day long. So it could be possible if you put the time into it. Or I guess like maybe they've played since day one. That's also possible too. I don't have anyone in the US accounts that I've seen where they got max. Elaine, did you mean the stream is freezing up or what's freezing up? Is anyone experiencing freezing up? Alright, let's see how much the character bonus will get us. So I cleared 22 fire ones. And got 11, so 10%. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to play this one more time. Alright, Alex, you mentioned people who play Tsums from Japan. Versions where, hold on, it's hard to read and try to play this at the same time. Let me finish this real quick. This will technically do it, I think. Let's get that character bonus. Okay. Alright, back to the chat. People who play Tsum Tsums from the Japanese version were using maybe Jedi Luke and Cinderella, which it is crazy for all Tsums level 50. Yeah, so I mean, I use Jedi Luke. I don't really like Cindy. Cindy or Cinderella just takes a long time to play and isn't necessarily that amazing. Yeah, it looks like the audio is okay, Elaine. Maybe do a refresh on the feed. Alright, so there's going to be 5. Alright, earn 2,000 coins in one play with an eyebrow Tsum. So let's tackle this one first. Alright, so let's see what eyebrow Tsums I have. Any of these ones? I guess it's hard to see, right? Because they're wearing a mask. She has an eyebrow. Let's use Evil Queen. What was the mission? Oh, 2,000 coins. Okay, we'll use the coin boost just in case. And by the way, in case you guys didn't know, if you're newer to Tsum Tsums and you're kind of stuck on these missions, you could click on this exclamation mark here, and you could use rubies to make the missions easier. When I first started playing, I did use rubies for that reason, and that was probably the only time I used rubies. So that's something that you can do to use rubies. Especially if you're just like 1 or 2 missions away. But I would recommend staying tuned till the end of the stream here, just to see what other missions there are. Because if the missions are too difficult and you're not going to get past them anyways, then maybe don't use the coins, if you can't beat them all. And honestly, you probably don't even need the premium pin. It's really for aesthetics, and the prize at the end for this last challenge isn't necessarily super amazing. Yeah, so with Masquerade Evil Queen, you definitely want to pop the magic apple right away, because or else it's going to settle at the bottom, and when it settles at the bottom, you're going to get less coins. So typically you want to burst it right away after it settles. If you get lucky, you get back-to-back abilities like you just saw there and not there. Alright, let me demonstrate why you want to pop it right away. So while we have time. So for example here, we got Chain of 31. And I'll do another one where I don't do that. I'm going to let it drop to the bottom. So let's say if you wait and now your apple's at the bottom. So let me just, best case scenario is right there. Let's see how many we get. We only get 19. So significantly less. So that's why you want to pop the magic apple as soon as possible. Because usually, actually it always settles at the middle. Yeah, see, it's always there in the middle, and then you just pop them once everything's settled, and you get a chain of in the 30s. If you have her at skill level 6. Yep, there we go. Alright, Zeldamon King, the most recent hit for Japan is Nami from the 25th Kingdom Hearts anniversary event, who can be on par with Gaston with coin earning. Zeldamon, do you play both the Japanese version and also the international version, or you just saw the videos of it? Alright, so we'll get a 170 combo in one play. Alright, so who do you guys use for this one? I use Patch. And with Patch is really easy. Patch. But other options for this one, you could also use Goodnight Poo is another good option because all of the snoring little bubbles counts as one. So Goodnight Poo is not a bad option for that. But Patch is, in my opinion, I think it's going to be the best one. And you probably don't even need all of this. You just play as is. Yep, Elaine also uses Patch. But I probably should have used the 5-4 because I hate making chains. Kind of ironic. Alright, so with Patch, you just start from the top to the bottom. That's what I do. The reason why you want to do that is if you do from bottom to the top, some of the Tsums are still falling. So you're not going to get all... You're not going to be able to max out the potential of getting all of the Tsums. Yeah, and because we are not using this much Tsum, so we're not going to get that character bonus. So we definitely want to try to get 170. So let's wait a bit, let them settle. Alright, there we go. William uses Holiday Donald. Zeldamon King. I recently started playing the Japanese version during the Kingdom Hearts event and have her at level 3. But from the videos I've seen at skill level 6, she can hit coin earnings. Okay. So is it... So you play both Japanese version and the international version? Isn't that a lot of Tsum playing to keep up on both versions? Alright, so 170 combo down. Alright, so the next one... Sigario also uses those same two Tsums. Awesome. Alright, so pop 16 coin bubbles with a girl Tsum. Alright, who are you guys using for this one? Let's see who I'm gonna use. I'll probably just use Charm Ariel. Oh, on this side, Charm Ariel, oh, there we go. Yeah, Charm Ariel is good for all kinds of these missions. Elaine uses Charm Bell. Charm Bell makes good coin bubbles. Yeah, with Charm Ariel, sometimes it's luck. You could technically get none, or kind of like this, you get 2. So there was 2 time bubbles there. I wonder if she will be better for time bubbles. I feel like I've done this test before, but I guess like it just comes down to luck anyways. And also like you never get the bubbles that you actually need. So far we are in this game, but when it comes to time bubbles, it's super rare. Alright, just 8 more. Got 1 there. Seven more. None there. That's not good. Alright, 13. We still have a lot of time. We have 41 seconds left. It's likely the time bubbles that we were making. For this gameplay, I got a lot of time bubbles. But that's not what we need. We need coin bubbles. Got one there. Alright, so 2 more. Just 1 more. Yeah, another time bubble. Alright, we're done. Alright, coming back to the chat here with you guys. Yeah, Charm Arrow Sergio. Alex, haven't you used Ian? I've used Ian before. But I wasn't necessarily a fan of those Tsums. And I don't think I have Ian maxed out. I don't remember. Whiplash. Is it worth to pull the next selection box to get Pumpkin King? Saw Japanese version that he's good at coin earning. I don't think he's that good for you to spend all of your coins to get selection box. So it depends if you are relatively new to the game or if you have a lot of coins saved up. That depends. I don't think it's worth it, especially if you don't have a lot of coins saved up. I think there are better Tsums out there that you could get. So I would say save your coins. Don't blow it on Pumpkin King. However, if you are a collector and you need that Tsum, then you might want to get it as a collector because it's a Halloween Tsum and it's not likely going to come back for another year to 2 years. Alright, so next one. Alright, this one, we have clear 880 Tsums in one play. So we'll use a Tsum for this month. This one should be very easy, especially if you're using this month's Tsum because you're going to get that character bonus. Oh, there's a Tsum that I need to level lock. So let me do that first. By the way, do you guys do this? Whenever you have a level lock Tsum or level cap, you just unlock them? Or do you save your coins to buy new Tsums? Alright, so we'll use Masquerade Aurora. Probably don't need Time Bubble. So I'm gonna try to combo these so that way I could get back-to-back abilities. But these red ones, they're at the bottom. It's not very good. Yeah, waiting that couple of, just like that split fraction of a second really helps. But in this case, I didn't get any red bubbles. Now I have to make chains. Yeah, that red bubble makes a huge difference. See, I'm not gonna pop that red bubble right away because it's at the top. Yeah, whenever the red bubble's not in its prime position, it really hurts the gameplay. Okay, with 621 Tsums cleared, with the boost, it's gonna be sufficient. But let's see how far we could get just regularly. We should be able to get to 800, so we'll see. If these bubbles will cooperate though. Uh-oh. Yeah, 801, kind of what I expected. And then with the bonus, I'll be able to clear. Was this a one-play mission? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was one play. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, so you get that super character bonus that will help you out. If you don't have this month's Tsums, it can get a little bit more difficult. Essentially, you just gotta use a Tsum that's very fast at clearing. So Shadow, or a free Tsum that most people should have is Jetpack Alien. So those are gonna be some good ones. Alright, so Robert says, in the beginning I saved coins, but now I unlock since I have a high coin reserve. Yep, same here. Aileen, I don't like having to use a lot of coins to unlock Tsum, so I wait. Yeah, for a while when I didn't have a lot of coins, I did the same thing. Alright, so earn 2,130 XP. So this is going to be a very annoying game because max is going to be 800. But, I wonder if I should use Charm Aerial and get some of those bubbles. Because that's not going to cap you. So maybe... Well, but it's going to take a long time. Yeah, I'm just trying to weigh out what my best option is from a timing perspective. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just use this regular. And what we could do technically is use these XP bubbles. But it's okay. We'll just play regular. Essentially, like every gameplay, you get 800 XP max. So let's see if we can get the max. And also for this one, the best Tsum to use is any Tsum that you have personally that's gonna get you a lot of XP. I mean, not XP, sorry, high score. Because score is tied to XP, with the exception of getting XP bubbles. But the higher the score, the more XP that you're gonna get. And also while your Tsum is in fever, your XP isn't going to keep going up until the fever is over. Because during fever time, all of these coins are still being counted. So the XP will change immediately after your fever is over. So your goal should be to get it to 800. But I'm hoping that with the character bonus, we'll get more than 800 at the end of the game. And also my Masquerade Aura isn't necessarily the highest level. So I wonder if I'm gonna be actually even able to get 800. If not, maybe I should switch over to Jedi Luke. So we'll see. Also, by default, you get 100 XP per game. So, technically, if you're lazy and have a lot of time to spare, you could technically just start 8 gameplays and then just wait it out and you'll be able to clear this mission. Actually, not 8. A lot, actually. 1,200, I think. 2,000. So you're gonna have to activate a lot of games and just sit there and do nothing. But, in theory, you could do that. Alright, so I got 700. Let's see if I'm gonna get over 800. If I get over 800, then it's worth it. Alright, Robert, you said Princess Ariel. Are you saying Princess Ariel for this particular mission? Okay, so 910. So it's still better than using Jedi Luke. So we'll continue to use this. Alex, I think with the 2,310 XP, only take 3 plays without the new Tsums. Yeah. I was hoping to do 2 plays, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Also, part of it's going to depend on your supporting Tsums as well. So if your supporting Tsums are high level, then you're going to get a higher score. That was a good round. A lot of red bubbles. Alright, so there's 2 red bubbles there. Wow, all green bubbles. Green ones are actually the worst ones out of all the color ones. Red ones are the best, and blue ones in the middle are good too. Wow, look at all those Masquerade auroras. So this one's not bad. Alright, this will be the last one. I actually don't know what happens if you... Well, okay, so those will pop. That's good. Alex, with vertical clear Tsums aren't even that great for coins. They're okay. Some vertical clearing Tsums are good. Vertical is usually better than... Actually, it is better than horizontal. So, yeah. Invest in a vertical Tsum versus a horizontal. Alright, so this should be it. Hopefully this will get us through it. There we go. All done. Alright, so let me come back to you guys to the chat. Felix says, XP missions can use rubies to make the mission easier. It takes 1 or 2 plays. Yes, but I don't think that, in this case, because it's not a one-play mission, I don't necessarily think it's the wisest thing to do to spend your rubies on. Because, I mean, just put some time into it, you'll be able to clear these missions. It just takes a little bit longer. But, no, to your point, though, you are correct, though. You could spend rubies to make them easier. There are missions where it's like one play. I think those ones are the ones that you want to invest your rubies in, because those ones are the ones that most people get stuck on and can't win, especially if you're earlier on in the game. All right, so let's see what we got. Robert says, or actually no, let's Zeldamon. Horse riding Sophia is one of the better coin earnings and is a vertical Tsum. Yes. That's a good one too, and I think like a very free one, but it's not a vertical, it's a horizontal. It's gadget. That's the one I use for horizontal. That's free. Vertical Tsums, yeah, do clear Tsums off screen, like Robert mentions there. Vertical clears, so that's why verticals are better than horizontal. All right, so break 55 capsules here. We'll use the time boost as well. We're getting closer, guys. We're pretty close to finishing. I think this is where Elaine left off, this mission 14. Elaine, are you still there? And have you made progress on mission 14? Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been hoarding all of my coins because the next selection box actually have a lot of Tsums that I don't have yet. So I'm going to be opening a lot of boxes. So maybe we'll take a mini break from these missions and I'll show you which Tsums I don't have yet. Or not Tsums I don't have. Tsums I don't have maxed out yet. I have all the Tsums. But I think some of them were only like skill level 1. So I definitely will need to spend a lot of coins. So I've just been doing a lot of grinding, watching TV, and doing Jedi Loop. Do you guys do that? What is your prime time of playing? Are you guys watching TV and playing? Or are you guys like very, very focused on playing? Because I've realized like I do a lot of like TV listening. Like I turn on the TV and I listen to Netflix. Like, I'm not really paying too much attention to the TV. Maybe on like a really exciting scene, I look up and pause the game. But I do a lot of coin grinding while watching TV. I saw a question there, Zelda King. Have you made progress on the new bingo card yet? I have not. I actually plan on doing a live stream for the bingo card and doing it all in one sitting. I just haven't figured out what time and when. So maybe this weekend. I actually purposely have not clicked into my bingo card on purpose. And yeah, I want to get it done on stream. Either on stream or do a video for it. Because I used to do videos for bingo cards. I just haven't done it in a while. Elaine, yes, you've caught up to me, but I'm just watching you now. Okay. Yeah, I think, Elaine, your account's pretty high up there as well, so I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have any issues with any of these, but thank you so much for joining. Alright, so probably just one more play should be sufficient. Zelda King, I usually just watch YouTube while playing. Alex, I get very focused on the game, but watching and playing the game, not really my thing. Yeah, so like with Jedi Luke, I could pretty much play with my eyes closed now. Well, I guess not eyes closed, right? Because I need to see. But whenever I'm just doing the slashes, I watch TV. I look up and I see what's going on. Because I've memorized all the angles and how to tilt my phone, what maximizes the best coin earnings. And I've also realized, guys, with Jedi Luke, depending on which phone you play on, they're not always equal. Like the mapping of the phone is different. What I mean by that is the ideal spot is different on every single phone. So like my demonstration could be like, for example, slash near the ear, but on your phone it might be slash near the hood. So it's slightly different. Yeah, because I do play this game on 2 different devices and they are different. And I think some of you might play even on tablets, which is crazy to me. Because tilting a tablet's very strenuous, so you can't really play for a long time. Alright, 10 more. I actually forgot what my mission was for a second. So I should just wait for these fire bubbles to come down. Four more. Alright, now I'm getting too many bubbles on the screen. I gotta get rid of some of these. This last one should do it. There we go. Let's get rid of those. Alright, so we'll let this play out. 5 more seconds. Alright, next one we should have clear 260 MyTsum in one play with a pointy hair Tsum. There's also another one, start 40 fever time with a villain Tsum. So obviously we'll use Masquerade Tsum. And then there's one that's used 20 skills in one play. Okay, there are some pretty difficult ones. And then score 7 million points in one play and then break the treasure chest. And that should be it. So these are going to be now the more difficult ones. So for those of you that usually get stuck, if you are going to get stuck, it's likely going to be here. So these are the ones I mentioned. 7 million points in one play. So maybe we'll do this one first because this is actually not necessarily too bad. You just need a high scoring Tsum. So we'll do this one first. Yeah, and for this one, we'll just use our Masquerade Aurora. I'm starting to really like this Tsum because it is challenging. But obviously, if you have like Jedi Luke, Gaston, like all of those Tsums you could use as well. This is going to be the one where if you don't have a high scoring Tsum, you're likely going to get stuck. So you might want to use um, use the rubies to make them easier. Actually, I don't know if you can on this one, but you should be able to. Zeldamon King, I think I used my Masquerade Magnificent for the mission since she's only one of my higher scoring soon. Yeah, actually, she's not a bad option. It's just that she requires you to make those, like, clearing those thorns. Like, if you don't like to make chains or, like, spot them, then it might be a little more difficult. For me, I like to pop bubbles. So, or pop bubbles or make those, like, crazy vertical or horizontal clears. So that's why I enjoy using Masquerade Aura. And also strategizing, like, where to pop the bubbles. Yeah, keep in mind, Masquerade Tsums get you that score bonus as well. So before you use rubies, I would actually recommend using the coin boost. Oh, not coin. Yeah, 5-4, and also the score booster if you do get stuck. Rubies are good for, like, buying hearts if you need hearts, or other missions that are way too difficult. So if you have the coins, try to use the coins first. Yeah, so with even like Masquerade Tsums, if you have supporting Tsums that are pretty high level, even at like level 3 or 4, skill level 3 or 4, you should be good. Alright, so we'll let this play out. Alright, so let's start thinking about the other missions. The other missions are going to be a little bit more difficult. I gotta figure out which Tsum is a pointy hair Tsum, but the next one I'll use is probably going to be the 20 skill in one play. Because I think that one, there are some good Tsums for that. Yeah, so you see with the bonus, it's not a problem. Okay, alright, so we'll go on to the next one. Alright, so 20 skill in one play. Who do you guys use? This one. Alright, so 20 skills in one play. And this one you could use the little rubies, and you'll need to do 9 skills instead of 20. But there's actually a really good Tsum here, so hopefully you guys have been watching these videos for a long time and know which one to use. Who do you guys think I'm gonna use? There's essentially the best Tsum for this. And this is the answer. And the reason why this is was the easiest Tsum to use for these abilities is take a look at the skills needed. It's only 3, because 3 clear of Owl will activate the ability. So very easy. And you don't even need to use the 5-4, honestly, but in the interest of time, we'll use it so we could get through the other missions. Oh, and yeah, also Owl, you don't even need to press the ability button. It just activates. And let's say that you clear 6 owls, it will automatically drop 2 bubbles, and it counts as 2. So if you guys have Owl, this is perfect for that. Leave it in the chat. Who else do you guys use for skills if you don't have Owl? Yeah, I see I got it done in under 20 seconds. So we'll end it here. Alex says Alex uses Eeyore. Zeldamon King uses Thumper for these type of missions. Yeah, like you see that Owl's still dropping bubbles there. He's still going. There we go. Finally stopped. I'm actually gonna pop these because it's gonna take forever for the game to play through. Trying to pop these bubbles. Oh wow, it's gonna keep coming. There we go. Alright, so next one, we could do yeah, maybe we'll do the Masquerade one first. Yeah, Felix says Eeyore and Owl can use for skill missions, 30 skills in one play. Oh, Charm Aerial. No, never mind. Charm Aerial. Yeah, Charm Aerial is an option too, actually, because of all of her bubbles. Okay, so yeah, if you guys can't get 20 skills, consider using the rubies. But only if you want the last prize. Alright, so next we have start 40 fever times with a villain Tsum. So this one's not difficult at all because it's not in one play. So let's just get through it with this one. Okay, and also remember for these fever Tsums or fever missions, you want to try to activate the ability while you're in fever, because if you just activate it without, oh, what the heck? Oh, right, because she's not a villain. Because if you activate the ability while it's not in fever time, it won't count. If she's not a villain either, okay, good. She is a villain. Alright, so I'm not going to activate the ability until I'm in fever, like right now. So you see how it counts as 2 fevers. And this is like the only time you'll know that it's actually 2 fever. And even like if you have an ability charged up and you're not in fever time, I recommend saving it until you are in fever, like right now. I have the ability, I'm just going to wait until I'm fully charged up. And you might want to avoid clearing Masquerade Tsums at this point before you activate the ability so you get more charge up. Yeah, right after you're in fever, you could activate the ability right away. Alright, well, if we get to 20, that'll be amazing. I think we're gonna fall just short of 20, though. I think we're gonna get, like, 18 or something. That's usually my experience for these type of fever missions. See, I kind of messed up there. I started the fever right away. I just got a little trigger happy on that one. Oh, but I am going to get a character bonus. So that's good. Oh, I messed up again. You see, watch, that only counted as 1. But I guess, like, the good thing is, like, you have a longer fever. Or you don't have to charge up as much. So that's a trade-off. Alright, so finger off the ability button. I'm just gonna charge up here. Okay, there we go. Got that last fever in right before. There we go. And then activate a fever again. Hello, Marcus. Probably won't make it. Oh, I messed up on that swipe. If I got those 3, probably would have got one more. Zeldamon King, Goodnight Poo can be used for the skill missions too, since he has a low Tsum requirement for his skill. Yes, but I decided to use this Tsum because you get the character bonus. Alright, so one more. 4,000 coins, not bad. Yeah, these missions are going to be a little bit more difficult because they're towards the end. So I recommend just checking out the prize if you are someone who is getting stuck. Wait until the very end and see if the prize is worth it for you. That was pretty cool. Triple back-to-back abilities. just gonna remind myself, finger off the skill button. There we go, we can go now. Alex, Mickey and Pluto is good for 20 skill in one play. Hey man, I haven't used Mickey and Pluto for a while. Michael, great live session. Hey, thank you. Oops, forgot to remind myself to not press the skill button. It's okay. At this point, I already got enough because of the character bonus, but we'll just finish it off. I'm just trying to think who I want to use for the pointy hair mission, which is the next one. I'll likely use Masquerade Evil Queen again, just to keep the theme on. I'm trying to think who else I would recommend, though, if you don't have this Tsum. With this Tsum, it should be easy. Alright, so that's it for this one. Preeta, good morning from Jakarta. Hello, everyone. Hello, Preeta. Welcome to the live stream. We have one more mission. Well, two more missions, and then that should be it for this month. Or this month's missions, I guess. Okay, so yeah, 4,309 coins, not too bad. So 15 fevers with a 4 character bonus, so not too bad. All right, on to the last difficult mission. This one, clear 260 MyTsum in one play with a pointy hair Tsum. Who do you guys want to use? And who would you guys use for your gameplay? I think for me, I'm going to use Masquerade Evil Queen. I think that is a really good Tsum to use. So let me know who you are going to be using for Tsums with a pointy hair. So let me just make sure that's even an option. I'm pretty sure that that counts, but this is actually what I do. Before I actually activate the game, just to test it to see if I could use this. But I think this one is going to be the best Tsum. Yeah, so this one counts. So that's a good one. If you don't have Masquerade Evil Queen, Charm Ariel is a good option that you could use. Because Charm Ariel is going to make a lot of bubbles and clears a lot. Masquerade Hades is also another one. Masquerade Esmeralda and Masquerade Aurora are all good options. So you could use Evil Queen or Masquerade Aurora. So just to show you guys, I think that is possible. We'll do that. Beast is another good option. But I think, yeah, Brave Donald's another good one. Like, those are all good ones for this last mission, because this one is going to be a little bit more difficult. You can also use the rubies. So instead of 260, it'll be 170. So let's see if I could do it with Masquerade Aurora. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so for those of you that just joined, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please consider subscribing. I will be doing more Tsum Tsum content covering all things Tsum Tsum related. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely check out my channel and subscribe if you haven't. There's going to be a lot more information at the end of the month to talk about next month's events. So yeah, if you want to get ahead of the game and see what's coming, definitely try to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I know a lot of you here have already done so, so thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support over the years, so yeah, thank you guys so much. Okay. Yeah, so with Masquerade Aurora, it's actually really easy. I think with Evil Queen, it's also easy too, especially if you combo them together. Alright, so Alex made a bunch of recommendations for other Tsums you could use, so check that out in the chat. Felix, Eeyore, and Max can be... Yeah, Max is actually a good one. Because Max is one of those Tsums you get very early on in the game, too. So if you are a newer player and don't have a lot of good Tsums, Max is probably going to be your go-to. Because I remember early on, Max was like the first Tsum I used for current earnings and for a lot of missions. So Max will work for a lot of the missions, especially the pointy ones. Alright, and there you have it, with 10 seconds to spare. Alright, so now we just gotta break the capsules. That wasn't too bad. So 466. Felix, I like the flames, so colorful. Alright, break up to 5 chests in one play. Seems like there might be one more after this. Oh, probably the fireball stuff. Yeah, I think after this we'll have to do like the 60 flame capsules and then you'll get your prize. So while I do this, are you guys, how many of you have already completed the bingo cards? Or not the bingo cards, but like the newest bingo card? And would it be helpful to do a video on the bingo card? Or do it on live stream? Because I haven't done it. I think it'll be fun content to do either together or showcase and record it, but just not sure if people need help with it. Robert, you have completed it. Is that what you're saying? Like that you finished it? Elaine, I vote for the live stream bingo card. Okay. Maybe on a weekend then, because I think that one's going to take a little bit longer. Zelda Mon King, I have cleared it already, so I could get the skill ticket and get my beast to a usable skill level. Was it difficult for this month? I didn't look into it yet. There are some long ones, 20 fevers. Yeah. Like those ones I actually don't try. I skip over those because eventually I would automatically just get those. Okay, Elaine says it's easy. Elaine, did you finish already? That's the thing about bingo cards, is like it's tedious, it takes a long time. So I don't know if I have the energy to sit through a live stream to try to finish all the bingo card. Because it does take a little bit of time. So I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do like half and half. Maybe like do half the bingo card one day and the other later. Marcus, I've gotten 4 left on the newest card, then I'm done. Marcus, which 4 are you stuck on? Are those like the really annoying ones where it takes a long time, or are they kind of difficult? Alright, got a level ticket. These are, for some reason, like these are my favorite ones. I don't know why, but I like these favorite ones, or these level tickets. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Alright, 1,000 plus combo. 1,000, 1,000. So just a lot of coins on this one. Okay, so there's a question in the chat, Felix. What's your top 3 Masquerade Tsum? So the missions aren't done yet, William. We still got to do these fire capsules. So I think my favorite Tsum right now is probably Masquerade Aurora. And then it would be Evil Queen. And then Maleficent, I think it's my number 3. Those are all my fun factors. I think from a coronary perspective, Hades might be there as well. Okay, Michael said bingo 20, it's pretty easy. Oh, it's only 3 stars. Okay, I thought that usually when they have a skill ticket, it's relatively more difficult. But good to know. Do you remember how long it took you? I think that is the biggest question. Is I don't know if I could do it all in one sitting. And I actually have other bingo cards that I haven't played yet, on purpose, because I wanted to record content on it. Because I know that some players come back, like they retired and then they come back, and they need help with bingo cards. So the videos do help, but maybe like not for some of you who've been playing for a while and haven't stopped playing, and have a lot of good Tsums. Yeah, Hades was also, so Alex mentioned Masquerade, Hades, Evil Queen, Maleficent is that order. Hades was actually my favorite one as well, but then I started playing Masquerade Aura and I'm really liking this bubble thing because it gets me to think about the sequence on which ones to pop, and they're always different every game. So that part I enjoy about Masquerade Aurora, but I probably wouldn't be using Masquerade Aurora if I'm trying to watch TV and play, because it does require me to think. And think actually pretty actively on which one to use. Marcus says, the one I'm missing is 360 magic bubbles, 7,000 Tsums cleared, and 200 skills with a rosy cheek. Yeah, so all of those just seems like you have to use a lot of time to play. Lily, aka Beamer Girl, I'm assuming you drive a BMW? I'm one of those who played years ago and took several years break. I found your old bingo videos to be extremely helpful, so thank you. Yeah, hey, thanks for that comment. See, like that's what I mean. Like a lot of people retire or they take breaks and come back, and then they're wondering what's new and how to get back into it, what seems to use because they've forgotten it. So yeah, I'm likely gonna, I don't know, I'll think about how to best do these. I'll see how this video does, because the intent of this video as well is to help people get through this challenge that don't necessarily have all of the Tsums ready for them. And always, guys, like if you guys are stuck on any of these missions or don't have the Tsums I'm using and you don't know which ones to use, feel free to reach out to me directly and just say, hey, which one should I use? Or leave it in the comments in one of the videos and I'll try to respond back. I'm also on Discord, so you guys can find me there as well. So Swiggle6635 also found the bingo card videos useful. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I purposely haven't played all of my bingo cards for that reason. So I'll think about uploading bingo card videos. Zeldamon, I really enjoy Masquerade Tiana since her skill is very straightforward. Yeah, her ability is because it just slams on both sides. So that's why I mentioned in my demo video is that she's very straightforward and very easy to use, very beginner friendly, not a lot of thinking. You don't have to think very much. I think like the only thing you have to think about, make sure that the screen is flat before you activate it. That's the only thing. William, grinding with Gadget to get through the last two. Oh, last two bingo cards, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you meant. Rosy cheek. Yeah, Gadget's good for that. Lily, you mentioned that you recently came back, and I think Swiggle, you too. So are you able to get through these missions? Or have you gone through these missions? Because I know you guys, you just came back to this game, so do you guys have the right Tsums for this? Come on. Ah, shucks. Let me see if I could get that bubble up there. Wonder if I'll get 9 character bonus. Okay, Lily, Beamer Girl is still working on them. Okay, so I'm not sure when you join this live stream, but feel free to watch back this video and see which ones you need help with. And feel free to leave comments in the description, and I'll get back to you on which ones you get stuck on. Okay, perfect. 61, just in time. Okay. All right, so let's see what prizes we get. So at the end, you're going to get 6,000 coins and the platinum pin. Yep. So this is what I mean is like, if you don't care for the platinum pin, your prize would have been 6,000 coins. So then you got to think about is using your rubies worth 6,000 coins, and how many rubies are you going to need to use to get to the very end? So if you don't need this pin and you don't care for it, and yeah, you don't want to waste your rubies on 6,000 coins, I would recommend just don't get this pin, because I think coins are very valuable. I'm not coins, rubies are very valuable. But honestly though, like on the flip side, on the other end, the counter argument is like, what else are you going to use rubies for? So you think about that for yourself. So that's the villain Masquerade. So the pictures here are all really cool. So you got Evil Queen, Hades, and then Lady Tremaine. And Lady Tremaine has the cat there too. Maleficent, Yasma, and Ursula. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are going to be the missions for this month, and hopefully you guys found this helpful. And if you guys ever need help, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I think eventually I'm going to get my Discord up to be more active. I am right now also playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm actually really enjoying that. I'm not sure if you guys are into that or would like to see just watch me play, but I'm really into that. So if you guys would like to see that content, I might be making that in the future, but yeah, we'll see. But definitely I'll be making more Tsum Tsum content. I am going to work on the selection box video. So while I have you guys, let me just show you guys which 12 Tsums are going to be coming in the selection box. So these are going to be the 12. You have Dark Fairy Magnificent, Mischievous Jack, Cat Hat Mini, Pumpkin King, and also guys, like I don't have these all maxed out, which is what I meant earlier, that I'm going to be spending all of my coins to try to get these maxed out. Then you have Pumpkin Chip, Pumpkin Mickey, this one's maxed, Sally's at skill level 1, this is going to eat up all of my coins. Remy, Mulan, Snow White, King Triton, and Jessie. So this one is Bat Hat Mini. It's going to come in a pickup capsule where most people want. So I would say like for the selection box, don't bother with it. And just wait for the Bat Hat Mini to come out. The only real good one I would say is Dark Fairy Magnificent. All these other ones, not necessarily that amazing, especially for coin. Dark Fairy Magnificent is going to be your best one for coins. These other ones aren't going to be that great. Say hi, Maddie, please. Dog Days. Hello. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope that you guys found this live stream helpful. And if you guys would like to see more Tsum Tsum content, definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It really does help me out. Dog Days, if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Alright guys, hopefully, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or on the next video. And yeah, leave in the comments below and let me know what you guys would like to see. And I am going to be doing content eventually for Disney Dreamlight Valley, so please support me on that as well, and really yeah, explore that game. I actually want to play Raving Rabbits as well on the Switch, but there's just a lot of games I want to do right now, and a lot of games I want to play, but try to stick it to the Tsum Tsum theme here and the Disney theme. I'll do some content for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for joining. I really enjoyed this session, so Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I'll talk to you guys later.